And 22. I started at 7:20. It's Wednesday, November 13th. Just got an order. I think it's a single for $20 for like 33 minutes, which is really good. I'm noticing the offers are getting higher with Uber recently. I'm gonna talk more about that. I got a lot to say, as always. On the OG Commander, going to the pickup right now. Han Bat. Let's go. It's over this way. I always start in this area, and I hate starting in this area. It's like the least spot. This is like the spot I don't want to start, here or like 42nd Street, because it's like the busiest part of the entire city. It's just like you get thrown into the fire. And I always start at like peak time, so go figure. Well, today I'm starting at peak time. Lately I've been starting at around 9, but I'm starting a little earlier today because yesterday I kinda slept in a little bit. All right, here we go. We'll pick up over here. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I have a wired mic. I have the Lavalier 2 from Rode. It's like probably the highest quality wired mic that I can get for this application. Lavalier mic or something. Hello.
Okay, your name.
Yep, this person right here.
This one and another one.
No, I only have one right here. Just one. So it's just this one, right? Should be just that one, right? Okay, I'll see, because it has two names.
Yeah, two names.
But this only has one name. I don't know why they tied it together.
이게 한꺼번에 왔는데 이거랑 얘는 이거라고 하겠대. 근데 하나가 같이 있었잖아. 이름을 따로 해달라고. 어떻게 해야 되는 거야?
Here.
수유. 그 이름.
That's the food.
Another one. Only 수유?
원리 수육입니다. 얘가
Just that one? That's what I thought. Let me. What's the food on here?
수유.
So that's the food.
Yeah, only 수유.
Yep.
Yeah, only 수유.
And that's the food.
The other.
No, just one. So just this one? Okay.
그러면은 저 수육 요거 따로.
Cool.
왜냐면 이 사람이.
Thank you. Alright, that was weird. They had like two orders tied together, so she was confused. Whatever. And of course, it's in another language, so I can't fucking read the food, or I would help them, but looks like there's only one item on this. There's only one item in the bag, so it makes sense. I swear I blame the restaurant if something happens, because literally, first of all, it's in a different language. Second of all, they tied the bags together. Anyway, we're going about it says, holy shit, it says about 30 minutes to the south, but I seriously doubt it's gonna take that long. Good, because when I first started recording, I got like a shit ton to say, so it's perfect. I actually have the pedals on backwards. The spike pedals, but I don't know if they're on backwards. The reason they're on backwards, well, man, story time. Are you ready? We're gonna work backwards from the pedals on backwards story. We're gonna work backwards, and we're gonna start there from backwards. All right, so basically what happened, I was riding this thing like last week, and I got a flat. I look down, you know, anyone that rides anything with tires, like bikes, unicycles, when you run over like something and it's stuck in your tire, you hear it tap, 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 tap as you roll, and I could feel it as well. So I pulled over, looked down, and what do you know, a fucking screw was like plugged all the way to the top, stuck in my wheel. So it went through the tire, and this is where I found out the tire is not tubeless. I told you guys in the last video the tire is tubeless. It's not. I bought this used, by the way, so I'm just trying to figure all this out. The tire is not tubeless. I guess it could be converted to tubeless because it says tubeless tire, but it's definitely not tubeless because I had to change it out twice. I had to change 2 inner tubes out on this thing. The first one I had to change it out was because that screw stuck through the tire into the inner tube. So I had to change that out, got a new tube, put it in there. And when I put the new tube in, I pinched the inner tube, because one thing you're not supposed to do when you put new tubes in is you're not supposed to use the tire lever putting the tire back on the rim. You're supposed to use a tire lever to get the tire off the rim. You're not supposed to use it to put it back on, because what happens is when you put it back on with the tire lever, you pinch the tube, and that's what I did. So I put an extra hole in a new tube. I'm like, fuck. And I didn't know that. Actually, I think I'm saying this wrong here. Yeah. Let me start this over. This is what happened. This was a bitch, by the way. First of all, let me say, taking apart these EUCs, you have to take apart literally almost the whole fucking EUC, most EUCs when you do a tire change, because to get to the tire, you gotta unplug the motor, you gotta take apart the top, you gotta take apart the sides, you gotta take off the pedals, you know, all this shit. And then you gotta take the tire off, right? Just to get to the tire, so you take the tire off. And I'm trying to remember, but I think I had to change the tube like 2 or 3 times. The first time what happened is I tried to patch the tube that got the screw stuck in there. I tried to patch it and it seemed okay. I put a patch on there. And yeah, I put a patch on there. I thought it was all good. And I checked the wheel like a couple hours later, and the fucking tube is flat. So basically what happened is I took apart the whole EUC, took the tire off, which is a bitch in itself, put the tire back on, you know, after patching the tube. And then a couple hours later, after I reassembled the whole damn thing, which takes a while as well, a couple hours later, I find out the tire's flat. So I got the thing all assembled, ready to go, and I find out the fucking tire's flat because the patch didn't work. I'm like, god dang. So I had to take apart the wheel again, take off the tire again, which every time I do this, it takes me about 3 to 4 hours just to change an inner tube or change a tire. You think I'm bullshitting? Ask anyone that does EUCs. So the second time around, I put the new tube in, a new tube that I didn't even knew I had. I put it on, and this time after putting on the new inner tube, when I went to put on the tire again, I used that lever. I knew from experience that I might pinch the inner tube, because I've done that a couple times already. Using the lever to put the tire back on, you tend to pinch the inner tube. And I'm like, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. And I used it for like a split second. Like most of the time you struggle to get this fucking tire on, so you're using your hands to pinch it to get the bead around the rim. The reason I found out I pinched the tire on the second inner tube is because right before I was about to put the motor back in the EUC and connect everything back up again, I heard from the valve that something was leaking. I heard it go sss, and at first I thought it was a valve core. Nope, there was a pinch. I pinched it. I'm like, damn it. So then I had to patch my only inner tube left. I had to patch it. I thought I was screwed. And this time I patched it correctly. So far, this is my first time riding it. I haven't noticed anything. So yeah, I put the tire on backwards, so the tire's on backwards. Yay me. And I just wanted to see what it would be like if I changed the pedal directions. Hold on. Get the fuck out of this fucking shit show. Oh, by the way, it's dark here, and look what I got. Ooh, I got a light. I wish it was a little brighter. I wish it was a little brighter, but it works good enough. Anyway, yeah, so the tire's on backwards by accident. That's okay so far, I guess. It's a straight tire. But I put the pedals on an opposite way because I don't know. I wasn't sure. I can't tell with these pedals which way is which. It feels different, but I think I kind of like it better this way. I feel like I have more grip in the front. Anyway, so I got props to anyone that likes building these damn things or likes to repair these things. Hey, prop to you, man, because that shit is, oh. And not only does it take a while to change the tire on these things, but it takes a lot out of you, bro. You're doing that for 3-4 hours. You're lifting up this damn thing. You're twisting your body. You're in your weird positions, bending over, unscrewing shit, forcing your hands, gripping this fucking tire to put on the beads. Your whole body afterwards, it feels like you wrestled a bear. And that's how I felt. I had to do it one day, and then the next day I had to do it again, and my body was, I was spent, bro. I laid in bed. I'm just like, I don't know, you know. It takes a lot out of you, changing these tires. It's an ordeal, bro. It's not like a bike where you can just take the fucking wheel off the frame and do it that way. No, it's probably one of the hardest things to do on an EUC is changing the tire, believe it or not. When you take apart a new EUC, they're all wired pretty similar, but they're different in a lot of ways. The motherboards are different, the wirings are different. This one only has like one battery attachment in it, so the attachments are a little easier than like the Sherman. The Commander Pro was a lot like the Sherman, but I think it had a little bit more attachments. I don't know. And it's always scary when you first do it, because like you don't know if you fucking attach something wrong. Like you don't know if you put the phase wires in correctly or not or whatever. So you always, you know, what I do is I take a picture of all the wires before I start unplugging shit off the motherboard and all that, so I can look at it, right? I know which wires go where, I mark them, etc. So that way you don't make any dumb mistakes, because it's easy to make just a wrong wire in this thing, bro. It's just like one mistake, that's it. And I've been riding it so far. Nothing bad so far. Is my wheel wobbling right now? Sorry, I'm just checking this out, because like I said, I got the tire on backwards. It feels all right. It's doable. It's doable. Oh boy, here's bad news, real bad news. My Sherman might be on its last legs, and this thing's been through a lot. I've changed the motherboard, I've changed the motor. The one thing I haven't changed is the battery, and recently, so my last charge, I went to charge it, and it only charged to about 96 volts, and the wheel is supposed to take 108 volts for a full charge, and it only charged it up to 96 volts. And then I looked at the LCD screen, which you can see here, and that battery is blinking, and that battery never blinks, and there's nothing online telling you why the fuck that thing is blinking. And I still can't find an answer, but it's kind of weird because the 96 volts only charged it at 96, and the charger said it was done charging. You know, it went from red saying it was charging to green at 96 volts, and it's never done that before. And I got that blinking battery, so I don't know. I have a few things to do some diagnostics with it. It could be a bad battery pack, which I hope it's not, but I think that's what it is. It's a bad battery pack. Probably I'm gonna have to do some diagnostics on it. But if it is a bad battery pack, which I wouldn't be surprised because I've had this thing for 2.5 years, probably like anywhere from 15 to 20,000 miles on this damn thing with those batteries, and it's been through all weather. It's been in a few crashes, and yeah, it's probably about time something's wrong with one of those batteries, because I've done probably over 500 cycles with it as well. It has 2 battery packs. There's one on the left side, one on the right side of the EUC, and just one battery pack, either on the left or the right, it costs around a little over $1,000 for one battery pack. Now there's 2 battery packs. So even if there's a battery pack with one wrong in there, even if there's one battery pack that's wrong in there, it's gonna cost me, like, probably after shipping, taxing, it's probably gonna cost me $1,200 to replace a battery. And if you look online for if you look used online, you can find these Sherman Maxes right now for around $1,000. And I can literally buy a fucking used Sherman Max for probably around $1,000. Probably less than I would paying for a fucking one battery pack. So that's why I'm saying, if there's something wrong with the battery pack, I don't know, Sherman, you've been good to me, but you know, I think I'd rather buy another Sherman at that case, or maybe just hold on to the Commander and the Kingston 16X and just say RIP fucking Sherman, and sell the motor, sell the fucking motherboard, sell the parts, because I'm not about to drop $1,200 for a fucking battery. A motor, yeah. A motherboard, yeah. But a fucking battery pack, those things are hell of expensive. And if it's both battery packs that are wrong, well, then I'm definitely not spending on that. Hold on a sec. I'm in my drop off right now. I really hope this thing's not losing pressure, bro, because man, that would suck. Because I literally don't have any other EUCs, and I do not want to ride my bike. I mean, I do have other EUCs, but like I said, the Sherman's down right now until I can do some diagnostics on it, figure out what the hell's wrong, and then my Kingston 60 Max, I need to do some diagnostics on the fucking motor. So I'm just hoping this thing will hold. I bought some new tires, some new tubes in the meantime, but it's not going to be here probably for another week. Let's see if okay, it's telling me to leave it building reception. Perfect. Drop that off. We're going to McDonald's. This is a double for like, I don't know, 20 something minutes or something. I can't remember. Let me turn this fucking thing off. You know, if there's something wrong with the battery, and I think there might be, then with the Sherman, then I'm probably not gonna buy another battery pack, because I can buy, like I said, I can buy another long range wheel for like the same fucking price as a battery pack, a new battery pack. So it's really not even worth it, really, to buy another new battery pack. And then who's to say the other battery pack's not going to go wrong, you know, after that, and then I'd have to spend like another, you know, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm glad I got this wheel right now, and I'm gonna check the tire pressure here in a second. When I got a little bit more time, see if it's leaking air. I put about 45 psi when I came out, so I'm gonna have to, that's the max pressure, so I'm gonna test it again here in a second. I mean, I don't mind refilling it every now and then, but if I gotta refill it like every fucking 20 minutes, that's gonna suck.
I go to forget your rostrum. You have someone.
you.
Cool. Thanks. All right, first drop off's 2 minutes this way. It's right by Wall Street. Anyway, I don't know where I was with the story, but it just seems like I'm just fixing these EUCs all the time, and I'm just spending like new parts all the time, and I don't know, man. I've been in this situation a few times before. It always sucks, and I wonder if like I can like, pretty sure I can write this shit off like on my taxes, because technically food delivery drivers are independent contractors, blah blah blah. And basically use these things as part of your business, so you can like write it off on your taxes. I know you can do the miles, because I did that last year, and I'm pretty sure you can write off the expenses. I mean, as far as like purchases and shit like that, if it goes towards, I mean, it's your vehicle, it's your primary vehicle, right? Even electric unicycles. So I'm hoping it can go towards taxes. I think it will. All these fucking expenses, bro.
Yes, sir.
Food delivery. Yep.
First whole week.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, like I said, if it's a battery issue. Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to say, so the other day I rode my Sherman Max down to 9% battery. I don't think I've ever had it below 30, 25%, something like that. I never had it below that, and I rode it down to 9%. And I charged it after that, and it was good, and then I rode it again, and after I charged it again, that's when I had the issue. So I'm thinking maybe I'm just guessing, but maybe I think I might have did something when I rode the Sherman down to 9%. I'm not sure, I'm just guessing. I'm hoping that I can ride it a couple times and that issue will go away, but it's what bothers me the most is, let me see, where's this? What bothers me the most is it only charged at 96.7, and I think it does that if one of the battery packs are bad, so they don't charge on so they don't charge I don't know the word, I don't know, I read it, but it does that on purpose. It does that on purpose. If one of the battery packs are bad, it doesn't charge it fully. And so all the symptoms so far are saying that it's a battery pack. But like I said, I'm gonna do a couple things, test it out, and we'll find out. I will say, I got my money's worth out of the Sherman, for sure. I mean, I put a ton of miles on that thing, and I made it go through hell. I definitely got my money's worth out of it. I'm just not ready to drop another fucking $1,000+, especially for a battery pack. I'd rather buy another fucking EUC, to be honest. I mean, I can buy like a King Song 16X for like $500 right now if I look for it used. And that thing can last me 6 to 7. I can have 2 of them, and I just switch it out when one of them gets low, you know. I'd much rather do that than spend $1,000 on a fucking battery pack. But anyway. If you're new to this channel, so I know I'm all over the place, and technically you're supposed to say these things at the beginning. But if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name's Bryce. Channel name is ETAonTheEUC. That stands for estimated time of arrival on the electric unicycle. If you didn't know, I do food deliveries in Manhattan full time. Been doing it since late 2001. And yep, this is all about food delivery, vlogs. Electric unicycles happen to be in it. And that's all I want to say for now. Welcome. Hello. I have a food delivery. Okay, cool. So we got the light. You probably can't see it, but like I said, this GoPro's acting up, so I got a battery bank going into my pocket. The batteries inside the GoPro are not being read, so I have to do this. And now I got you probably can't see it here, but I got a mic up here that goes to the GoPro as well. So I'm not using my wireless Rode mic, I'm using a wired mic. So that should stop the issues with the mic keep cutting out due to the fucking batteries. So I just got wires everywhere, man. All right. Meet at door order. I can hear her talking on the phone. She didn't hear me, so I'll just text her. Food delivery. I knocked on door. No response. So left food at your door. Thanks. Send. Confirm delivery. Complete order. There we go. So I got a matching order. 13 minutes, $5. There's the EUC, by the way. Going to 3 times. I think it's like an Asian food place, picking up this order. So I just got to add on for like 10 minutes, $3.77. Once again, I'm going by trip time with Uber because we get paid by trip time, not really by base pay. If the base pay is higher than $20 an hour in trip time, then that's when I go by base pay, but usually that's never the case. If you didn't understand that, then you need to look at my other videos because I'm getting tired of explaining that. This is Bryce.
Hi, you just delivered my order, but I'm not seeing it outside the door.
Yeah, it's 95 Wall Street, right?
Yes.
Yes, and it's floor 11, it- I'm sorry. I put it at 11. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry about that. If you could, I could go back for you. I'll go back right now and I'll put it at the right spot. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. God damn it. So that's what happens when I got all this shit going on. That's my fault. So you get confused. You see 1-1, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm gonna be late to this pickup, but I don't care. I gotta fucking... And she could literally go out her door and just go down fucking a few doors and get her order. Shouldn't have even have said nothing. Whatever. See, in this case, I knocked on the door, no one answered, so I hope no one took it. Hey, I put it at the wrong door. I put it at 11. This is 11. Yeah. Can I just take it with me real quick? Okay, cool. Thank you. So, right when I came out the elevator on the floor where I made the mistake and I put the order wrong, I met the customer. She was walking back with her food. So she actually went and got the food, and so that's good. Customer got the food. I said, I'm sorry, it was my mistake. So moving on. It's a good thing about getting paid per time is you can kind of dick around, or not really dick around, but you can make a mistake and it's okay. Because right now I'm still getting paid for this order I'm supposed to pick up because I'm getting paid per trip by the time I accept it to the time I drop it off. Although, if you don't go to the pickup in time, Uber threatens you. And they say, we notice that you're not going to the pickup. If you don't go to the pickup, we're going to cancel your order. Is basically what they say. Pickups right by each other. I managed to fit all that shit in there. Yes, I'll watch my EUC. I'm right here, I can see it. Hello. I love how there's people like ignore you. Pick up for Sharon. Cool, thank you. Just got that one. Got the pickups right here. It's called the Dead Rabbit. Yes, the Dead Rabbit. I've never been here before. Looks like a bar or something.
You got food?
Yeah.
32 water sheet. Outside, 32 water.
Okay, I guess I'm at the wrong spot. So 32 water. Okay. Oh, right here. Bro, I gotta go down through this mess just to get my fucking order. Come on. Oh. I'm sorry. Shit. Is this where I pick up an order right here? Yep.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? All right, thank you. I was trying to back up so I don't get hit by the door. I couldn't back up, I almost tripped on the steps. ETAonTheEUC. Man, I hate starting these recordings where I'm just like all over the damn fucking spot. Like I'm all over the place right now. Hit the fucking ground running, dude. Ah, at least I got a second to chill. 2 minutes. It's usually not like this. It's usually chill because whatever, who cares? So this blows my mind. They you know, the thing with pay per time is this order was like $3.44, right? And it said about 10 minutes. But look at this shit. Lamb chops, chips, burger, fried chicken, chips, lamb chops, Irish coffee, something something, smashed patty, fried chicken, Irish coffee, something something, burger, sausage roll, chips for $3.44. And see, that's not the customer's fault, because the customers, they can't tip until after the order. So even if they wanted to tip, they can't do it till after the order. But most don't tip with Uber even after the order. So it's complicated, bro. But I can't get mad at the customer for this, because this is Uber paying me in the base pay, and then if the customer wants to tip after, they will. But I think I'm not gonna wait too long on this. I'm gonna wait like, actually I could wait a little long because I am getting paid by time. I don't know, whatever. Boring. Pub, I've been taking every damn order basically, and so I'm basically in the premier status, so I can actually schedule myself. So I got a Grubhub starting here in about 30 minutes, and we're going until about 5 a.m. Although I'm not really in that shit anymore. I slept in the other, although I'm not in Premiere right now, I slept in the other day and I missed a shift, so that took away my Premiere status. But I gotta basically just be on top of it now. If I want to keep my Grubhub, you get paid, you get tips way more. They're doing it the old school way as compared to Uber and DoorDash. And I noticed with DoorDash today, I logged in and they got fucking everything open, schedules wide open, which I haven't seen for a long time. So that either means that DoorDash has realized they messed up with scheduling and they're redoing it, so now you can get schedules, or more than likely it's just the busy season. Because I also noticed with Uber, they like doubled my time. Last month or so, they like doubled my time from where it was, even though I've been on the same tier. So that means just the busy season, they just want more people out. So this happens a lot. DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, they all open up their schedules for people. So if you couldn't get on before, you definitely can now. So I'm gonna see if this shit's ready. I think it's gonna be ready for a while.
For Brian?
Yeah.
The big order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this the whole thing?
Yeah, this is the whole
Oh, great. Yeah, cool.
You got it?
Yeah. Thanks. Where am I supposed to pick up here, by the way?
Here.
Oh, okay.
It just
Cool.
there's a weird thing, but this is where this is all the
Got it. I just didn't know who I had to talk to.
you're
But
good. Cheers. See you next
thanks, man. Look at this shit. $3.44 for this, bro. Let's see if these motherfuckers tip. Yeah, this is crazy. Hopefully I don't have to go too far. Let's see. I don't think I do. I'm not even gonna bother putting this shit in my bag. I'm gonna carry the other two. I literally don't have room for these. Yeah, you definitely feel like a chump, dude, when you fucking deliver these things for this price. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good, getting paid by the time, whatever. Let's just do it real quick. We like to look at pretty shit. There's some pretty shit. This is financial district. Probably can't see it. I got a fucking car right behind me, but yeah, it's pretty. See? So the 9/11 memorials right here to the left. Can't really see it right now, but this drop off right here, I think this is like Uber headquarters. Not the, like the main one is like in main one is in San Francisco, but this is like another headquarters, I guess. So you got Uber on the fucking sides. Alright. Of course I gotta wait for this person. Let me see. Text him real quick.
Your call has been forwarded to voice. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Alright. Try it one more time. Sometimes you gotta do it once or twice for it to go through.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Nope. This chick gonna make me wait 7 minutes as well. Let's find out, bro. Fucking goddamn. Hey, food delivery? All right. Yep, got you right here.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good one. Oh, you're good. Thank you. You're good. Don't worry about it. Have a good one. Right, like, look at this shit. How the fuck am I supposed to put that in my bag, man? The other order is right here as well, so it says call me when you're close. Well, I can't do that until I'm on your order, so let me call you now.
Hello.
Hey, food delivery, I arrived.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Alright,
Delicious.
thank you. Brian P?
Yeah.
Got you right here. I couldn't put these in my bag, they're too big. I got 3 of them, yeah.
All good.
So,
All of it?
do you guys have the pin by any chance?
9211.
9211. Cool, thank you.
Thank you.